You had a pretty good game. They had you out on the run. They even tested you a little bit in the first half, pretty early.
Yeah.
What did you take from that? Is it something, just learning experience, confidence builder?
No, I would say as the more reps I'm getting in these games, the more confident I'm getting. And with them trying me, I just feel like it just helped me early on in the game to establish my confidence early. And, I like when I get tried, and it didn't go too well for them. And, yeah, good game.
It'll allow you to play a little bit more aggressive as the game goes on?
I feel like it just comes out as the game go on. I'm naturally an aggressive player, so that's what I say.
Which was the Auburn game kind of an eye-opener for you, and what have you learned since then?
Now, I say I definitely learned a lot, what I can and can't do. I feel like that game was a lesson learned, and, I learned a lot from that game. So, yeah.
Did it feel like something to get out there and prove yourself against Ole Miss's receivers?
Nah, definitely, but I know what I can do. I know I'm not surprised with the way I played. I know how I come to this building every day, the work that I put in, so I expect nothing less from myself.
Make it Tennessee so far. What you've been able to see from that skill position, wide receiver wise, really good. Another really good week.
Mm-hmm. Like similar to Ole Miss, they like to throw the ball. It'll be a fun day for me and my guys to go out and play ball. That's it.
Watching them on the film, they like to stretch the ball down the field quite a bit, at least once or twice a quarter. How is that, as far as just discipline-wise, not to get caught up? Looking in the backfield, is that something y'all work on?
Definitely. Since my first day here, Coach Villar always told us, have our eyes on our man when we in coverage, because the run fish, that's not our job most of the time. So, my eyes definitely stay on my man. I never get too curious. Yep.
You're just looking forward to getting out there. Obviously, another hostile environment. You guys played well on the road a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, it's always fun to be in a big crowd like Tennessee or any game in the SEC, But it'll be fun. Can't wait. A lot of fans on Halloween. It'll be great.
Do you prefer home games or away games?
I'd probably say away. I like setting their fans up. That's probably the best part.
Courtland, you talked earlier in the year about wanting to be able to replicate what I did last year. What's it meant just to get some help from him while he was sidelined, and then now see him back out there?
It's great to be out there with him. Knowing what he did last year. It's great. I took a lot of stuff from him and put it into my game, and I see myself evolving like every week. And I'm very appreciative of that guy.
Was there, I guess, he asked you about Auburn, Cam Coleman. Do you watch that film or would you just kind of wash it away outside just learning from that experience?
No, I definitely watch the tape a lot, and I hate watching that tape and I hate watching that game. But, you learn a lot. And like I said, I learned from that, lesson learned for sure. First SEC game, what I can and can't put on tape, So I would say I watch it, but I don't like watching it because, it puts something inside of me. I hate the way that I played that game, but I'm just happy that moving forward, I'm just going to do better.
Does playing a guy like him help you against a guy the size of Mike Matthews for Tennessee?
Yeah, for sure. Big, taller guy, guys like that, you got to get them to them early. They can be a challenge for some guys, but I think it'll be great.
Appreciate it, man.
Thanks,